this is a van tour. I've been meaning to make this video for, when did we fit this van out? July 2023. I fitted the van out and I just haven't had time to record it. So this van fit out I'm pretty happy with. This van over here I'll show you next, but I don't think it's quite as good. That one's better than this one. So we've just organized it. One of the reasons why these videos are so hard to film is because I don't want to show you my mess. So we have, this slides out and you can see we fit these tubs in here. So that's like hot water, oven, kits, plugs, socket outlets down here. So we've got a lot of storage. I like to fit the ladders inside because if you put them on the roof, one, they go rusty, and two, if you forget to tie it down, it's a disaster, and three, it's a lot of work taking them on and off all the time. So the ladders we use all the time fit in the van down the bottom all the time. Big ones go on the roof. This drawer I got secondhand for a pretty good deal. It's like bits and pieces in there, circuit breakers and stuff, screws down below. And then I deliberately put this drawer a little bit further back so that I could get this storage down here, which is fairly useful. Another van has a more involved storage on the front. But the downside is that ended up being unreachable. So I keep thinking about doing a cutout in here with like a little flap so that I can move that box out of the way and reach in. But I haven't got around to it yet, and I probably need to reinforce this bit if we're gonna do that. So that's the back. Yeah, we get, that's I think 4-foot storage, and this is 5-foot storage. So we get our 1500mm lights and tubes down here, and the 1200mm lights and tubes go up there. It's probably enough from the back. Get my tools in there all locked up. Cable slides in and out. I came up with this design myself. I don't think I'm the only person who's thought it up, but it's kind of like a sliding surface. So if you can see back here, there's a bit of wood that these attach to, and that makes it so that's what it's sliding along, and that's what's stopping it from tipping over. Same idea with these. So that just fits. We've just swapped to having these clear containers so you can actually see what's in them. I can pull this out and actually access all the stuff instead of it being way in the middle of the van out of reach. So got, yeah, flush boxes. Oh, you might want to come around this side. Flush boxes, lights, yeah, more different kinds of lights and some heat lamps. Yeah, and then there's some tubs down here. I get light fittings down there. Stuff that I use for like adapter leads for when I'm doing EWAS testing. Some long tool storage. And this I was pretty happy with when I worked out I could get a set of drawers in there, because if you put the set of drawers in there, it just takes up the whole space and then you can't get into your van. But now it's just quite narrow. I can pull it out and access that stuff that sits right in the middle. So I got like first aid there, mains entry box replacements, cable ties. There's sort of a system to it, even though that might seem like it doesn't make much sense what's near what. This van is cool. It's got storage down here. So that's like tie downs and high vis and whatnot. And then there's one more door. So this is sort of light bulbs. This I don't use very often, but if I'm doing a job in an apartment, I'll load all my gear in there so I can get in and out with fewer trips. Yeah, there's some extra tubs that go down there. We got these black tubs, so there's one of these and then one more. So I've got weatherproof stuff, and then the one at the back's overflow like PowerPoint, so that if my ones that are readily accessible run out, I can pick up more. I keep some testers and things down there. These 2 tubs are light bulbs, and this I use for if I'm walking up a ladder. I just hook that on the side of the ladder and keep everything up there. Use those when I'm doing mains entry box replacements. Since I recorded that demo, I changed the setup a little bit. So I went out and got more of these clear tubs. I think these clear tubs are fantastic because you can see what's in there really clearly. But also I found out this brand, you can get little tubs that fit inside the big tubs, which is fantastic for storing conduit. So I might actually get another one of these boxes, and it's just so good for putting all the conduit bits in, because you can actually see what you've got, and it's actually enough room to fit the bigger bits in too. So I'm super stoked on this setup. So yeah, managed to I've restructured, and this Milwaukee organizers now go here, and I've got rid of some of the Milwaukee pack-out gear I had in there. Keep long stuff down there, the silicone gun and whatnot, and then over here to the right hand side is this these extra tubs. So this is the back side of that big slide out cabinet thing we've got, and you can't reach it from the front side, so you reach these from the back. And yeah, this is my conduit carrier. I had that was made for me by a friend. It screws onto the roof racks and holds the conduit carrier. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that van tour. I'll get some other van tour videos up for the other two vans shortly. I think they're both hiaces, and I'm really happy with the design we've got for those two. So that's worth sticking around for. If you need any electrical work done in Auckland, reach out. We have well-stocked vans, so we can look after you without having to shoot up the road all the time. And yeah, we make lots of videos about industry related things, explainer videos on faults and things related to the industry. So be sure to subscribe, hit the like button to help us out in the algorithm. Let us know what you think in the comments, and I will catch you in the next one.